Hey guys, TyrantCalren here. Yeah, it's been about 3 weeks since I've uploaded anything, and I'm doing this vlog just to let you know where my head's at and kind of what's going on. So I just want everybody to be on the same page. Some of you have reached out to me, and I do appreciate that. As always, questions, comments, and all down below. Let's get into this. So let's start off with a little bit of a recap. I was streaming over on Twitch, made affiliate. Now that was like October, and things started changing with my work schedule, and it got harder and harder to be able to have like dedicated stream days, and it got harder and harder for people to make streams. So the decision was made basically in December to really start making more and more of a push over to YouTube. And a lot of videos have done pretty decent. Well, I should say some videos have done decent. A lot of them have not, and that's part of me having to learn, my style on that and learn what's the right way to handle doing a video over on YouTube as opposed to just streaming and rambling into the camera. And sometimes, it's more a matter of what I'm playing rather than how I'm doing the content. Keywords and all are important too, of course, but more on the content part in a moment. About January, I would say mid-January, just looking at things, you can kind of see where I'm starting to take a turn on the videos of just not enjoying it. And I think it's because there were so many games that looked good that I went and tried, and they were awful. And what you see uploaded is maybe a fourth of what I was playing. It really was getting sickening to me that everything I was trying to go look at to review that maybe somebody would like was not fun. And I just didn't have the strength to go and, hit stop on record and just be like, okay, change games, don't do this all the time. A lot of them I did, but some of them I'd be like, well, I'm already 10 minutes, 15 minutes in, and it's not getting any better. But I'm gonna have to go and edit this now because I've got to get a video up. And I don't think that was fair to y'all. I mean, that's shovelware, just the same as the games themselves. So I need to apologize for that. That's not cool. Yeah, so a lot of the videos were garbage. On the one side, we've got that going on. Without naming names or getting into anything, there's different teams, different groups that, I was part of, both publicly and privately, and I wasn't happy with where all of them were going. It just felt like most of them didn't have direction. Like, right after the holidays, just nobody could get back into their groove. And that was really, really irritating. Because there was some of them that I felt could really do something, and it felt like trying to push a brick wall. 3-4 different groups all like that at the same time, on top of just not enjoying what I was recording. It burnt me out. I was streaming Stardew Valley before the break, and I was so burnt out from the mobile games I couldn't even do that. Division 2 Warlords of New York is out. I haven't bought it yet, just because I've been completely turned off of gaming for the last 3 weeks. Yeah, so it's been kind of brutal. So I need to make some changes. I hope it makes better content for you, and I hope it makes me happier. So the first one is, even if I haven't, published anything in a few days, and I'm like, I gotta publish, I'm not gonna put any more of these games up that are garbage. Like, if I don't think you would want to play it or at least dabble with it, I'm not gonna upload it anymore. It's not fair. I feel like I'm disrespecting my audience when I do that. No more of that. Try to get far better quality on here. The second bit is getting back into the routine, yeah. I'm thinking Monday, Wednesdays, Saturdays, because at least I can schedule something and have it upload, and we can go from there. I think in addition to doing the gaming reviews and The product reviews have been kind of interesting, but that seems to be having some decent response from people. I'd like to get into doing maybe a weekly vlog. I think I would need to get into doing a weekly vlog like this, to where I can talk about, you know, like a recap of what I've been doing for the past week, what I think is working, what I don't think is working, maybe a little bit of where my head's at with things, and go from there and kind of get feedback, because that would really help me with my process. Definitely some constructive feedback would be cool. The third bit that I'd like to do with this is, I know this is primarily a gaming channel, but like I said, I've done some product reviews and they were taken pretty well. I'm thinking of getting into a little bit more variety and just separating things out with playlist. Specifically, the idea I got running really needs some local people. I'm in the Tulsa, Oklahoma area. I'm going to drop that down in the description of keywords to see if that brings anybody in for this. So this is the part that you need to pay attention to if that drew you in. What I'm thinking of is some videos on maybe a group of 3 to 5 of us, something about like that, on not just gaming related stuff, on playing, on community aspects, you know, all that, because, you know, that'd be great too, you know, getting like Smash Brothers and whatnot going. I still haven't unwrapped Smash Ultimate. That's sad. But there's some ideas I want to get into that would be better community-wise, I guess I'd put it. There's some ideas I have on growing as individuals, and some, I'm gonna call it business ideas, but it's not the verbiage that I really want. But if this has piqued your interest, you know, drop me a comment, send me a message. Because yeah, I think if I could find 2 to 4 other people, we could do some interesting things. So if you're a content creator, or you're just kind of getting into it, and kind of want to try something, hit me up. I just bit my own tongue in the middle of recording this. Genius. Let me know kind of what you would like to see, because we as gamers do not do good. I mean, this is a stereotype, but hear me out. We're really bad about things like organizing, for the most part. Like, outside of seeing a streamer with all their loot and swag up on shelves, a lot of us are terrible at organizing, and a lot of us hoard. I'm guilty too. Something I'm starting to do now is to go through like my PlayStation 1 and 2 collection and just try to divvy it up and sell it off. So, you know, maybe that can be some content there of just me kind of decluttering and getting life into a better state on that. It's also true that a lot of us are not that great at cooking. I enjoy it. I'm not the best, but I can do some basic fare. Would you be interested, like you the viewer, interested in like some basic cooking for gamers? Just like some simple, easy, cheap, still taste good recipes, and kind of go from there. Because eating out, if you haven't noticed, is getting hella expensive. So, a few thoughts there. And I just want to thank everybody who's paying attention and watching this, especially the ones that have reached out to me and checked up on me. Y'all are great. You know, social media has allowed me to connect with a lot of people that I wouldn't meet normally. And I mean, that can be said for just, you know, everything in general now, just where technology's gone in the last, you know, even 10 years. It's just how amazing how things have expanded and gone. But I really thank all of you that I've met and that have become real friends. And I want to keep getting better at producing this, and to help others get better at producing their content, they can be better at what we love doing. So thanks for your time, and as always, happy gaming.